Good day, scholars. This is Unit 1, Lesson 5, Platformer Level 4. Our essential questions are, we have a couple similar to last week, but we're going to be using what's called comparative operators this week to help us code some movement within our video games. And these comparative operators allow programmers to have code reference data within the programming already, that allows it to determine how it's going to move, essentially. And if that doesn't make sense, it'll make sense as you're doing it. So basically, right now, the do now is a little bit of video game history. I just kind of added this for a little bit more information in case you were interested. So just to kind of think about these sorts of things as you're watching it, just to kind of get an idea of how video games began. For the lesson and homework, again, it's very similar to what we've been working on. Last week, you added collectible objects, you added a score, you had the score display, etc., all that cool stuff. This week, you're going to be adding moving obstacles that utilize variables. You're going to code a moving object using comparative operators, and you're going to put a loop into that bad boy too. So let me show you that real quick. If we go to Gamefroot here, you should have it basically finished up from last week already. I'm not going to kind of show you what that is. You can look back and see what we did last week if you need to. For this week, again, I'm just going to do 1 week again. If you go to tutorials, you finish up week 4, you're just going to do week 5. I know some of you guys have been working ahead. That's great. I'll give you the points for it, but I don't want to push anybody too far. We only got a week and a half left to school. So, I mean, we can get through the rest of these easily if you want. But basically, you're going to do week 5 for now. So that's scripting a moving obstacle. So you're going to be learning how to place a moving obstacle, how to have the obstacle compare positions to change its movement, and then you're going to put a loop into it so it moves back and forth constantly within the video game. So just watch those videos, and it will kind of guide you through. Once you're finished, again, same way you did it before, file, save, and then you go up to here and you share it, and you give me that link essentially through the inbox or through Gmail is fine. All right, guys, that's basically it. So make sure you finish up week 5. If you want to work ahead, you can. That's cool with me. Just make sure you're kind of learning something. You're trying to get it down. You're kind of understanding the logic behind these programming principles here. And again, if you got any questions, feel free to email me, send me an inbox message. And if you want, you can always attend one of my conferences. That's on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. That start at 2 o'clock and they end at 3. And you can find the link to those on Open Access on the main page. So that's basically it. Have some fun with it. Make sure you're learning some stuff and have a great week.